My name is Julie Mack, and on this edition of Montana's Best, we are going to explore the businesses and attractions that provide adventure in and throughout the surrounding areas of Anaconda, Montana. If you're looking to stretch your legs, the Old Works Trail is perfect. Now it's about 1.7 miles round trip. It's a gentle gradient and it sits right above the Old Works golf course, so on the upper northern part of it. Now along the way, you will be educated with historical facts because they have placards along the way. Let's check it out. So what's interesting is between 1887 and 1920, the Butte and the Anaconda area was the largest producing place of copper. It literally reigned as #1 in the world. So it's so incredible to imagine that this was such a huge, huge boom town back in its day where people from all over the world were coming here to work. In the 1880s, Warm Springs Creek supplied a lot of the water to Anaconda. By the late 1890s, they had diverted the water to go to specific areas. They did this through reservoirs, dams, ditches, flumes. So as the 1930s came along, a lot of these things needed to be replaced. So right behind me, there is a 5-foot diameter stave pipeline that now replaces those flumes. And you can see it today while you're on a hike. Now the trail really is gentle sloping. You can come up here by yourself, with a friend, bring your pet, your dog. You do have to make sure you clean up on after them. But one of the concerns I had was, are there any rattlesnakes? Well, Anaconda is a mile high, so there's no rattlesnakes around here, but you may see mule deer. Behind me is an example of an old flue that ran up the hillside. Now the purpose of it is it would take all of the toxic smoke from down in the old works. It would go up the flue and up through a big brick stack and release it. We no longer have the stack, we no longer have the old works, but we do get to see the remains of the old flue. The views are impressive. You have the late 1880s courthouse, and then you have the smelter stack behind. Behind me is the Old Works Golf Course. It opened in 1997. It was a sign of new hope and new possibilities for Anaconda. It was one of the largest things that took place since the closing of the smelter in 1980. What makes this golf course unique is #1, its beginnings. It was built on a Superfund site. When you look at the traps and the bunkers behind me, they're black. Well, it's the black slag. When they first were building this golf course, they had to remove 1.3 million cubic yards of dirt. And then they came on in with 700,000 cubic yards of fresh dirt, which basically capped things. It's also a Jack Nicklaus golf course with great design. So people from all around the world come to play on this golf course. Well, this is a sight to see. Definitely worthwhile to come on out, stretch your legs, and get ready to be impressed with great views. A lot of people don't know this, but Anaconda is a destination spot for hikers along the Continental Divide. Now, the Continental Divide is only 14 miles from here. We're going to catch up with Steve Hill. He is the owners of Pintler's Portal Hostel. Now, their hostel has won #1 hostel in Montana for the last 3 years. Let's go catch up with him. Steve, thank you so much for meeting up with us.
Thank you, Julie. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, well, we've heard amazing things about your hostel. You've literally had thousands of people stay here since you guys opened in 2021. Tell us about it.
It started out as a Mason's building, and considering the amount of outdoor recreation we have around Anaconda, we decided that a hostel was a good fit and a good business.
What are the most common people that stay here at your hostel?
Well, it's seasonal. You know, in the summer it's hikers, or people who just like the outdoors, that like to camp around here. In the winter it's skiers, and then we get a lot of people who do strategic planning. They rent the entire hostel, and they can all stay here. They can have their meetings downstairs.
What sets your hostel apart from any other hostel out there?
When you walk in the door, you can recognize that it's clean.
Oh, yes.
And that's the #1 priority. And then it's comfortable. People come in here and they can feel like they're home.
All right, well, show us your hostel.
Regardless of the traveler type, whether they're a hiker or a skier or just a cross-country traveler, they need to know where they are within Anaconda and the services and the businesses that exist in Anaconda that they can go to.
And it's also color coordinated, so you have like grocery, restaurant. I appreciate that detail.
And most people want to know where they can eat. And so we have all of the restaurants' menus here in the corner that coincide with all the restaurants that are identified on the map. And then after they've eaten, or even before they've eaten, we've got a map here that was developed by the Anaconda Trail Society that shows all of the local trails, well, local within 20 miles of Anaconda. I want to give credit to the local quilting guild, and they bring new quilts in here probably every 3 months and hang them. Some sell them, some of them just want to display them.
Can we talk about these chairs? I feel like when I was in the courthouse, we saw something similar.
These are the last remaining remnants of the Masons that used to own this building. And so we tried to honor them and kept these.
Seeing history right here.
That's right.
I'm sitting on history. Wow, this is nice, a little VIP area if you want to have a bedroom to yourself.
It is. It's a little more traditional in Montana and the United States. So we rent this as a private room, up to 2 people, and it's actually pretty popular.
All right, Steve, where are we headed to next? I'm noticing that we're going down the stairs.
We're going to our map room, our lounge, and our kitchen.
Oh, I love it. Another great spectacular piece by the Quilting Guild, I see. Wow, Steve, your maps are super big. I mean, you can clearly see the Continental Divide Trail right there.
The Continental Divide Trail, Echo Lakes Trail Association Cross Country Trail, Mount Hagen, Discovery Ski Area, and Bike Park.
What's in store for Anaconda when it comes to trails?
We've got close to $2 million to build non-motorized and motorized multiple-use trails on the A Hill and the C Hill south of Anaconda and Stookie Ridge to the north.
Well, I'm telling you, if you are curious about the trails, bike trails, things around Anaconda, anything trails, you have to check out this map room. All right, let's mosey on to the next room. Here's a fun fact. All of the showers are named after a lake in the Anaconda Range. Let's take a peek, let's check it out. Oh wow, very clean, very nice. Once again, they thought of everything. When you enter the kitchen, you'll be greeted with an industrial size refrigerator. There's 2 stovetops, 2 microwaves. Throughout the cabinets, you have your utensils, your plates, your bowls, your glasses, 2 dishwashers. You have the sink, and then right over here, if you're needing to do laundry, they have you covered. They really did think of everything when putting this kitchen together. There's a lot going on in this lounge. I'm guessing this is the game area?
And the music room with a piano and a guitar.
Tell me about the mural that I'm seeing that goes around.
That's a scale drawing of the Anaconda range that wraps around the entire building.
I love it. Oh, wow, this is a nice little lounge.
It's very nice. And I love coming down here because it's much better furniture than anything I have in my house.
Oh my God.
People love this area. These are handmade furniture. It's all handmade furniture from a gentleman in Corvallis, Montana.
Wow, this is beautiful. Steve, if these couches are nicer than the furniture that you have at home, I need to try it on out. I need to get a taste of what people get to experience. Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I sat in my own furniture here.
This is really nice. Thank you. It's really nice. Well, thank you so much for giving us a tour of your hostel. It's very, very evident that you guys pay a lot of attention to the detail. It's clean, it's comfortable, the AC is running. Thank goodness. That map room is awesome. And especially for you that are hiking on the Continental Divide, this really is a great spot.
They love it. They love coming here, and we love having them here.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm about to go get my adrenaline pumping. We're headed to the Montana Zipline adventure, and we are going to be covering a lot of feet of zipping.
We have over 9,300 feet of zip line. We have a total of 8 lines. Actually, there is one is a double. We land on the ground everywhere, which is not common for a lot of zip lines. And we have a panoramic view that you don't find anywhere else.
This looks exciting. All right, so we just got done watching the training video, and it looks like I gotta ditch this jacket, pull my hair back, and put some sunblock on. When you get to the top, you can see all over the Anaconda Valley. Now, remember, when you come here, ladies, hair pulled back, have your sunglasses, because I guess bugs have gotten into people's eyes. All right, I'm preparing, I'm excited. So I got the ponytail, got the glasses. Andre, what's next?
Right foot in blue.
Right foot, left in black.
The outer straps, put them over your shoulders like you want to wear suspenders.
Oh, suspenders. I can do that. I can do that. I'll just hold it like so?
As tight as we're going to go, which is fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So then you can put this in here for now.
Okay.
You want to get that helmet over your forehead
Okay.
so you can protect that personality.
Protect the personality. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie, a little nervous, but excited. How do I look? Do I look good?
Hey, look
Look at us.
professional.
We look professional over here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. We have people from Florida today. We have a birthday girl with Dad from Butte. And then remind me, where are you all from?
Washington.
Washington. All right, so this is gonna be our team today filming. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, how many of you folks have ziplined before? Okay, the rest of you guys are like with me.
First thing is, we do not go upside down at any time. Our harnesses aren't designed to hold you in that way. It is dangerous to get your feet up next to that line. If we do see it, we will remove you from our course. Those helmets are not for headbutting each other. Those lanyards are not for whipping each other. These are all things that have been done here, and that's why they're part of our speech. Please don't go wander off, getting eaten by the squirrels. Just stay together. Don't go wander to the next line, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Hot dog, let's get loaded up into the van.
All right, Jed, I'm ready for this. I'm ready.
Mind your head.
Okay, here we go. So we're at the top of the zip line. Behind me, you have this beautiful view of the stack. If you flip over here, this is where you have Georgetown Lake, you have Ski Anaconda. You really do have a 360 view, and it's absolutely a gorgeous day for zip lining.
Perfect. Hands on your handlebars. Boop, boop. Eyes up. This is about ideal riding position. Our bodies are upright. Hands are on the handlebars. That's going to keep us from spinning or rotating, and our legs are pointing to the ground.
All right, it's go time.
I'll take your trolley.
Here you
Hook you
go.
up to the tether. Go ahead, get all the way into your harness. Sit down in the air. Just stay loose and relaxed.
Okay.
Then when David gives you that lean back signal, now show me your lean back. Make sure you get your head tilted back and lean back. Beautiful. We have Julie ready to zip line one.
Come on, Julie, I'll stop you.
Oh my
Ready?
gosh, yes.
All right, tether is off and you're free to fly.
Oh my. Wow, very, very exhilarating. We just have done a 25 mile per hour and a 35 mile per hour. Now we're about to do a 55 mile per hour. This is line number 3. This is 2,100 feet. A little nerve-wracking, but exciting. All right, you ready for me?
Oh yeah.
2,100 linear feet. Here we go. Any words of advice?
Enjoy yourself. Be careful of screaming. You'll end up with some fast food. Come on up.
Bugs. I didn't
Oh yeah. I've only eaten 3 out here.
only eaten
Only
3.
3.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gracious.
Up to 55 miles per hour on this one, folks.
Today I'm expecting that you'll be right in the high 40s.
High 40s. I'll take high 40s.
We have Julie ready to zip on line number 3.
Here we go. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh, we're just getting faster. I'm a little speed racer now. So ladies, what did we just learn to go faster? Cross your legs. If you cross the legs, you will go much faster on the zip line.
All right, go ahead and sit down in the line or on the.
You got me? Okay. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! So I managed one twirl. One little twirl. Okay, so we have a little bit of a hike to the next platform. And look at that. The platform is right there. That was a pretty long hike, huh guys? We were both nervous, but now we're getting used to it.
That's right, we are.
All right.
We're doing it.
We're doing it, baby.
Okie dokie.
I have to say, it's a whole different feeling going off the platform backwards. You literally we were the highest out of all the lines on this one so far. It's interesting because sometimes when you're coming down, you feel like, oh my gosh, I could touch the trees. And then others, you just feel like you're so high above everything.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Well, I gotta say, this adventure did not disappoint at all. Next time you're passing through Anaconda, or you need a reason to come to Anaconda, be sure to visit the Montana Zipline Adventure. There's 7 amazing lines that come on down. The views are spectacular, and trust me, by the end of it, you're already going to be planning your next trip up here. Dave is gonna show me something very unique. Dave, tell us what we're seeing over here.
So what we're looking at is ant lions. They're little creatures that they're also known as doodle bugs. So when an ant falls down in there, you see it moving around in there? It's flinging sand at the ant itself to try to knock him down a little bit better. But he didn't make one very well because he's got some pine needles and stuff in there that stop him from catching it. But normally what they'll do is they'll catch it and venomate it, pull it down, suck it dry, throw it out.
Is that your favorite species you want to show me?
This is one of my favorite insects, honestly.
And it's called the what?
A doodle bug or an ant lion.
Get your trolleys out for us, hold them out. We're gonna undo all of your straps for you. That just lets us get our gear put away properly.
Well, I started this adventure being really nervous. I'm not gonna lie about it. I've ended this adventure already wanting to come back and to bring my friends here. Who would have thought that in Anaconda, Montana, that the largest zip line would exist? But it does. Be sure to come on up here, meet up with the team. They're so kind and friendly and knowledgeable. And I'm telling you, for any of you that are terrified of heights, AKA Uno this one, don't worry, they know how to put the jitters aside. It really is one of those things that you want to do once in your lifetime. I mean, it's gorgeous. You're up, you have views of the Pintlers. There's no complaints here. Anaconda has numerous trails for hiking and biking. If you're looking to buy, rent, or get a bike service, this is the place to come to. I'm standing here with Emily Adams, and she just so happens to be the co-owner, along with her husband, of Anaconda Bicycles. Tell us about what you are offering to the public.
Sure. Well, Anaconda Bicycles has been around for about 4 years. We love all things bikes. We offer new bike sales, service, and we do rentals as well. We do e-bikes, mountain bikes.
Now, you just so happen to also be the president of the Anaconda Trail Society. We've noticed since we've been here, there's trails all over the place. Tell us about those trails.
We are really lucky to have some great trails in town already. There's the urban Washoe Park trails. There's also some great single track trails just outside of town, mostly Forest Service, but we are very lucky to be a part of the county's current planning process for a more robust trail network.
So Emily, we've heard a lot about the bike paths that are in town, around town, but what about the bike parks?
Sure, so we are very lucky to have an excellent bike park close to home called Discovery Bike Park. Myself and my husband are there almost every weekend, and there's trails for beginner, intermediate, and there's some spicy trails too that we love.
Now people can come here if they don't have a bike, they can come rent a bike here as well to go up to a park like that, right?
Yes, we have great mountain bike rentals, and Discovery also has their own mountain bike park worthy rentals as well.
What makes your bike shop so unique?
We love community. We absolutely adore this town, and we love to invite everyone into our space, whether you are a brand new rider, curious about bike riding, or you want to get on gravel roads instead of mountain bike terrain. We are here to help you.
It's not every day that you see a ski hill above a 3,700-acre lake. The reservoir was created in 1885 to service the needs of the mining industry at the time. Today, it's a destination for recreation, for boating, fishing, camping, hiking, and biking. In the wintertime, it's not an uncommon sight to see ice fishing and snowmobiling taking place. Ticket for one? I'm looking forward to this scenic ride because up at the top, I'm going to get to experience the bike park and see all these people doing their fancy tricks. All right, let's go do this. Well, I'm standing here with CJ, and he is the owner-operator of Discovery Ski Area. I have to say, it was beautiful driving up here, seeing right over Georgetown Lake, the mountain. Tell the public what you guys are offering.
We have a winter ski area and a bike park in the summer. We're open weekends throughout the summer, offering DH riding. Really try to have a good family experience for people that already ride mountain bikes. And we got a nice fun crowd up here today, so it's feeling like a beautiful day to be up here.
And I see the sparkly. I hear that you guys like to keep things really fun. I mean, even the name of your bike park is Disco Bike Park.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the bike parks that are out there are at these major resorts, and so it's fun to have something that's just rustic, community focused, kind of like our ski area as well, not too professional and a lot of fun.
When people come on up here, what can they expect?
It's downhill bike trails, jumps, wood bridges, big berm turns, as well as scenic rides on our chairlift so people can get up in the air a little bit, get some great views.
So CJ, what sets Discovery Ski Area apart from other ski mountains?
In the wintertime, our mountain is set up great for families. We have an excellent beginner area, and the mountain's broken into these ways where you can really let your kids ski either independently or with yourself as a family. We do an excellent job of keeping the trails maintained, smooth, really easy to ride. We also have good progression features. So if you're trying to get into riding, ride different stuff, you can start small and work your way up to the bigger stuff. It can be a little scary and hair-raising, but if you like a little adrenaline and you like riding bikes, it's a great place to be.
See you up top. Riding a chairlift on a bluebird day, you really can't beat it. If you look behind me, those views are spectacular. If you're a mountain biker in Montana, I'm sure you've heard of this place. If not, this is one to come visit. So check this out. There is a yurt ahead. All right, so we are at the top of the lift, and let me tell you what, we're greeted by a yurt, we're greeted by a gorgeous view, and right down below, it's the bike park. Well, I can understand why families and kids and individuals want to come on up here, whether it's in the summer or the winter, just to really take it all in. And you know, I was noticing on your website, your prices.
Yeah.
Super affordable.
We make a real effort to keep skiing affordable for people who live and work in these communities. It's really important to us that skiing stays not a luxury sport only for wealthy people, but it's something that everyone who lives here gets to do. Great program with the Anaconda and Phillipsburg schools where we take the kids skiing 4 days a year, lessons, rentals, lift tickets, all for free, just to make sure that if the kids that are growing up in these towns all have access to skiing.
Now let's talk about this. I'm seeing everybody up here with their bikes. If somebody doesn't have a bike, can they rent one up here?
Yeah, we rent downhill specific bikes from Transition, and they're really great bikes too. It can be a really intimidating thing to bring your own bike up here. Sometimes you might not have the right bike for what we're doing, but on our website you can reserve a bike. We've got a big selection and we can definitely put you on something that'll work.
So the Sapphire Mountains are where? They're way far back?
Yeah, you can see that's the last range that we can see on the horizon. They call it Gem Mountain, where you can go and mine and wash your own gravel and find sapphires. That's a really fun experience for a child to have that excitement of finding a gem for the first time. It's a pretty fun day out.
So you could go sapphire hunting and you could come here.
Yeah.
All in one day.
Yeah, definitely.
Full adventure. All right, well, let's take these views in, my friend, shall we? Yeah. Thumbs up. Yeah. All right, you probably can't see it, but right in the distance over there, there's an old ghost town. It's called Granite Ghost Town, and it's right above Phillipsburg. I'm not joking when I say it's minutes from Phillipsburg. Phillipsburg is right over there, and then in this direction, you're about a 30 to 40 minute drive from Anaconda to get to the hill. It's definitely worth checking out. I mean, honestly, come explore Anaconda, explore the surrounding areas. There's so many adventures and activities that you can actually do. Now, if you're not super athletic, no worries. That's why they have the scenic chairlift ride that you can enjoy. But honestly, just the drive alone, stopping off, having a picnic, stopping by Georgetown Lake, really, you can spend a day or two exploring the Phillipsburg and the Anaconda area and totally being impressed and entertained and learning new things about Montana.
Advice?
Yeah, advice for people that are nervous doing this. Get over it.
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. I'll take all the support I can get there. Over there, how many spins did you get in? 3 spins. How about you, Dad? None. The inspiration came from where?
Ziplining in Hawaii.
On a vacation. Oh my God! Oh!
There we go.
I'm here.
Step right on up there.
This is line 5 and I'm still get the jitters at the end.